Hello, this is Mikey O with another edition of Laugh and Lesson. Today's lesson is appreciate the time you live in. It's unprecedented. Appreciate the technology that we have now. Um, Modern technology. Think about when you have a power outage, and you almost have a nervous breakdown. It's like no TV. You're just like, I don't know what to do. Um, you think about what did they do before electricity? Well, they sat around a campfire and read stories, told stories, and played the harmonica. That sounds like a great time, doesn't it? So appreciate, look, think about music. I mean, you got recorded music. Back in the day before electricity, if you were privileged enough, you're lucky to see Beethoven one time, and that was it. Just had to read about him. Um, I thought about this recently. I was talking to someone a while back, talking about Game of Thrones. I was thinking about the Middle Ages, And by the way, these Game of Thrones people I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it. I'm boycotting it because they're too intense. It's died down now, but back, a year ago, whenever it came out, he was talking. I was like, hey, did you see Game of Thrones? I said, no, I haven't seen it. You haven't seen Game of Thrones? It's the greatest show ever. Yeah, I heard it was good. It's good. No, it's not good. It's very good. It's great. You have to see it. I'll try to catch it. No, you don't try to catch it. You catch it and you watch it. It's Game of Thrones. What are you insane? How could you not have seen Game of Thrones? So now I'm not going to see Game of Thrones out of spite. I'm never going to watch Game of Thrones. You can put on my gravestone. Didn't see Game of Thrones. I'm just kidding, but I mean, they're a little much with these. But I was thinking about the Middle Ages, I was thinking about what they ate. They must have like newt eyes and newt's feet or whatever they ate, and they must have had a lot of issues with bathroom issues. And where did they go? They had to go outside, right? No toilets, no, I guess they went outside and did their business. But I was thinking about it's kind of like happens to us now and again, where right? You had a party, office party or something. You're eating some food that someone else made, or someone asks you to try something. Try the ostrich eggs; they're great. Yeah, okay. You try them, but the next day, something. I ever had that one where every once in a while I get to something. I feel like something's actually brewing in your colon. It's like a colon rocket about to go off, and you're not yourself. You're in a meeting. And, hey, Joe, how about those sales figures? And you're thinking, I gotta get to the bathroom. I'll get back to you with the sales figures. So you have to go to the bathroom, and you go to the bathroom, and it is a colon rocket. I mean, ba boom, ba boom, and you don't want anyone around. Look for no one around because it sounds like battle or something. It sounds like a battlefield. Anyway, but the thing is, once it's out, you feel great. You feel tremendous. You go back and you're like, oh, sales figures. I got your sales figures right here. Anyway, I was thinking the Middle Ages, it must have happened all the time because of what they ate. No refrigeration. They're probably eating rotten pig meat. Who knows? Newts, salamander sandwich. Who the freak knows what they're eating? So in honor of that, I'd like to do another vignette. One village is visiting another village, and one of the gentlemen catches another gentleman looking at his maiden. Excuse me, are you looking at my maiden? Your maiden? I'm not aware of looking at your maiden. Your eyes are all over my maiden. Can you explain yourself? All right, I was looking at your maiden. I was just looking at your maiden to see if I need to look at your maiden. And I don't. All right? On guard. I would love to on guard and thrash you through. But I'm not feeling well. I have an issue. An issue? Yes, an issue. I need to take a dump. To take a dump. All right. I can understand that. Oh, I've had that issue in these times. Why don't you go to that bush over there? That bush over there. That bush over there. That bush over there will not do. Why not, my man? That bush over there does not have broad leaves. Broad leaves? Yes, broad leaves. To wipe my ass. To wipe your ass? To wipe my ass. All right. Well, why don't you try that bush over there? That bush over there? Yes, that bush over there. I'm afraid that will not do either. What's wrong with that bush? The leaves are very broad. Could wipe your ass easily. Yes, could. If it wasn't a poison ivy bush. A poison ivy bush. A poison ivy bush. I'm not going to have a red burning ass for a month. All right. Just go in the woods then, gosh. Yes, I will go in the woods. And I'll find a bush with a broad leaf. And when I come back, I will take out my sword and thrash you through. All right. Then go into the woods, to the forest. I'll go into the forest. What kind of village is this without bushes with broad leaves? It's uncivilized. Just go and get your ass wiped and come back. So he comes back, and, once you do drop that load, that colon rocket, you feel great. All right, on guard! And that's the end of the vignette. That's all I got. Anyway, that's the life and... I can't even remember the show. Laugh and Lesson with Mikey O. And the lesson today is appreciate the technology we have. Appreciate modern times. Appreciate the world you live in right now. They know all about the universe, and it's just amazing. Protons and neutrons and atoms and the phone. You transfer phone without any wires. You can listen to make calls without any wires. It's astounding. It's absolutely astounding. So the lesson is appreciate technology, appreciate the times you live in. And I'll see you next time on Laugh and Lesson with Mikey O.